Greetings, everyone. Greetings, Ma'am Radil. Apologies for not appearing in person, but rest assured, I voiced over this, and this is, an accurate depiction of me. My name is Calvin, and this is about hydroponics. Now, before we discuss how hydroponics works, let us discuss what is the meaning behind the word hydroponics. It came from the Greek word hydro, meaning water, and phonos, meaning labor. So, to put it together, it means it's a soil free way of farming that offers powerful solutions to many environmental problems we face today. Now, imagine this: growing food with no soil and using 98% less water, and needing just a fraction of the land. Sounds futuristic, isn't it? Now on to the more important matter of how hydroponics works. Hydroponics is the practice of growing plants using nutrient-rich water instead of soil. Roots are suspended in or exposed to the solution in a controlled environment. Isn't an entirely new idea. Early examples show that the hang gardens of Babylon and the Nampas, or floating gardens, are good examples from the ancient world. But today, technology helps us optimize it for efficiency and scale. A hydroponic system requires several core elements. Fresh, filtered water is essential, with the right pH level. Roots needs oxygen, so air pumps or aerations are used. Plants are supported by media, like rock wool or clay pellets. LED lighting replaces sunlight in indoor systems. And finally, a tailored mix of nutrients is added to the water. Everything the plant needs to thrive. Now that we covered the components of the hydroponics, let us proceed with the common hydroponic systems. There are different types of hydroponic system. In deep water culture, plant roots float in nutrient water with air pump. Nutrient film technique flows a thin stream of water over the roots. For our next example, it is ebb and flow system. Ebb and flow system floods the roots periodically. Next is drip systems. Drip systems deliver nutrients slowly to each plant. And for our last example, aeroponics. Aeroponics misses the roots suspended in air. On to our environmental benefits. Hydroponics offer powerful environmental benefits that directly respond to some of our planet's most pressing challenges. First, it dramatically reduces water usage by circulating water through the system, a major advantage in drought prone regions. It also minimizes land use, allowing crops to grow vertically in warehouses or shipping containers, right in the middle of cities. Furthermore, growing indoors reduces the need for chemical pesticides and herbicides, which can contaminate soil and waterways. And because hydroponic farms can be set up closer to consumers, they reduce the carbon emissions from transporting produce over long distances. Cities like Singapore, where land is scarce, are leading the way with high rise hydroponic farms. Meanwhile, companies like Eden Green in Texas are showing how sustainable large scale hydroponic farming can work in practice. Moving on to advantages. In addition to environmental benefits, hydroponics offers major agricultural advantages. One of the most important is year round food production, independent of seasons, climate, or outdoor weather conditions. This means a steady, predictable food supply even during droughts or extreme weather events. Plants in hydroponic systems are also tend to grow faster and healthier because they get precisely the nutrients they need. There's no competition for space, so crops can be planted more densely. That translates to higher yields per square foot and quicker harvest cycles. Since produce is grown locally, it's often harvested the same day it's delivered, reducing spoilage and food waste. The freshness can also improve nutrition and taste. Plus, because these systems are closed and contained, there is less chance of harmful runoff into the environment, which is a growing concern in conventional agriculture. And for our disadvantages, despite all these strengths, hydroponics does come with trade offs. The first hurdle is cost. Setting up a hydroponic system, especially at a large scale, requires a significant investment in infrastructure, lighting, pumps, and monitoring equipment. Another challenge is the dependency on electricity. Without power, most systems can't circulate water or provide artificial lighting, and crops can die quickly. This makes hydroponics vulnerable to power outages unless paired with backup systems or renewable energy resources. These systems also require constant monitoring. Nutrient levels, water pH, and oxygenation need to be carefully balanced. A small mistake can harm or kill the plants. Additionally, not all crops are ideal for hydroponics. Root vegetables, like carrots and potatoes, are harder to grow because they require more space and support than leafy greens or herbs. Finally, while hydroponics avoids pesticide pollution, it still needs responsible energy use. Without renewable power, high energy consumption can reduce its environmental benefits. To further understand our knowledge about hydroponics, here is a video from San Antonio urban farming.
So, what is hydroponics? Growing plants in water without soil. Wait, back up. In nature, the soil a plant grows in serves two purposes. One, it anchors the plant from above ground hazards. Two, to provide the plant with nutrients it needs to keep growing. With hydroponics, these two purposes are handed off. The plant is supported by a net pot, which allows the roots to grow through into a nutrient-rich solution below. Hydroponics was first used as far back as 600 BC in the Hanging Gardens of Babylon, one of the seven wonders of the world. By eliminating soil and housing the roots directly in water, the plants grown hydroponically flourished. This was achieved because plants grown hydroponically could absorb nutrients from water much more efficiently than plants grown in soil, resulting in faster growth and greater harvests.
To wrap up, hydroponics represent a powerful example of how technology can align with sustainability. It helps us conserve water, protect land, reduce emissions, and grow fresh, healthy food closer to where it's consumed. It offers a way to meet the needs of growing populations, especially in cities or regions with limited resources. As climate change continues to affect traditional culture, hydroponics provide resilience, a way to farm in places where farming was never possible before. With continued innovation and support, it could play a central role in future food systems around the world. And to all the people out there, you don't need a big budget to get started. Even a simple home hydroponic system can grow herbs like basil or greens, like lettuce, using recycled materials. Whether you're interested in gardening, science, or sustainability, it's an easy and rewarding way to get involved. Start small, grow smart, and support sustainable food systems. Thank you for watching, everyone. I'm Calvin. Oh my.
El panadero con el pan, el panadero con el pan. Tempranito va y lo saca calientito en su canasta para salir con su clientela por las calles principales.